Hello everybody, Gyzerpirate here, and welcome back to another episode of Ask Gyzerpirate, where you get to ask me any question you like, provided it's sensible for YouTube, and I will answer it to the best of my abilities, which isn't all that great sometimes at all. Now, just first of all, I do apologize if my voice sounds a little tinny today. That's because I've had a cold for the last 2 days, and I'm still got a bit of a dodgy throat for it. But other than that, let's get straight into it for the first question there, which is, why the name Gyzerpirate? Let me take you way back in time to 2010, where I first created my YouTube channel. Now, I created it just for, at the time, I created it just to, you know, do the basic like and subscribe to different channels so I could keep up to date with some things. I didn't have the intention of uploading at all, to be honest, so... and I think I was at my cousin's house, and we were both obsessed with pirates over some reason, I don't even know. And I thought, okay, let's have something with pirate in it. Gyzer sounds cool. Gyzerpirate? Yeah, let's go with that. And so that kind of stuck, because I didn't have like one of those internet aliases at the time and usernames. So I kind of wanted one, and when I started uploading about 10 months ago, I thought, let's stick with Gyzerpirate, see where this goes. And it's kind of grown on me since then, so it's now become my official internet username that I use for everything, and it's pretty good. It's unique enough, so I'm gonna stick with it. The next question here is, let me check. Do you think that Call of Duty clans are a fad or here to stay? I think Call of Duty clans will last as long as the game series will. I mean, we've had game clans have been around since, you know, Quake and most notably Counter-Strike, and they tend to go on for as long as the life of the game. So as long as the game series is still going on, I think the fads will stay as that long. Next question is, how do magnets? How do they work? Simple. Back when scientists were trying to discover how to attract metal, what they did is they grabbed a whole lot of super attractive people, condensed them all into one type of metal, cloned it, and that, sir, is how a magnet is born. The next question is, do you see yourself doing YouTube as a full-time job? No, I do not. I've always viewed YouTube as a hobby, as like a little side project to stop me from being bored of everything. And so that's what it's going to stay as. I don't see myself as ever, you know, making an awful lot of money living off YouTube as some people do. I just want to keep it as a hobby to entertain myself and to entertain everyone who watches my videos. Next question is, will you ever do SingStar videos? Probably not. I don't have SingStar, and if I sang, your ears would explode. That is in a bad sense. If you could design your own game, what features would you want in it? I would want it to be like an old school first-person shooter, you know, tons of blood, big guns, and a heavy metal soundtrack, like Serious Sam or Painkiller, with a bit of humor in it. Next question is, what gear do you have in your Black Ops kit for Call of Duty Black Ops? I tend to run an AK-47 with extended mag, and along with the Semtex and concussion grenades. That's about the best I can remember of it, because I haven't looked at it for a long time. So the next question is, in your opinion, which FPS have you played that has the most solid shooting mechanics that you think other games should learn from? Probably, in my opinion, Bad Company 2. Simply, I know the hit detection in that game is terrible, but I felt all the guns had their own unique feel to it. They all felt solid, all had their own weight to it, and I felt if each of them were used in a correct way to suit your playstyle, they could be really, really effective. Now, and that's why I think that Battlefield 3 kind of missed out on. All the guns felt rather similar. What would you rate Motionless in White, and why? Now, for those of you who don't know who Motionless in White are, they're a metalcore relatively new metalcore band, and one of my favorites, so I'd be rating it 9.5. What is your favorite first-person shooter? I think I answered in this my last video when I said Serious Sam 3. Basically, any old-school first-person shooter which lets me run around and kill tons of dudes. At the moment, it's Quake 2, which I'm playing through to try and finish. Next question is, do you like apples? Yes, I do. It's probably the only fruit I eat because I'm really unhealthy. Next question is, do you agree with my opinion that Call of Duty 4 is the best Call of Duty game in terms of gameplay? I never played the multiplayer with Call of Duty 4. The first multiplayer I played was Black Ops, but I think the gameplay of Call of Duty has been the same since Call of Duty 4, so I suppose I do agree with you. I enjoyed the campaign a lot, but that's about all I can say with that. Who would you rather be? The Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, or Captain America? Iron Man, easily. The guy lives in a massive penthouse and has got all the types of awesome cars. Batman or Spider-Man? Spider-Man, easily. I've grown up liking Spider-Man since I was maybe 4 years old. What superpower if you had a superpower, what would it be, and what would you do with it? I would love to travel through time, actually, to go and experience all these different time periods. I just think that would be awesome. Next question is, what is your PC setup? Here's time for me to get really technical in how I speak. I run an AMD quad core at 3.2 GHz along with a Radeon HD 6870 graphics card at 1 GB with 4 gigs of DDR3 RAM, a 20-inch monitor at 1600 by 900 resolution, a simple Dell keyboard, a Razer DeathAdder mouse, a Razer Sphex mousepad, and just simple creative 2.1 speakers. For anyone who doesn't understand computer talk, it's a fairly decent machine. It runs most games on, high settings, high to max settings, but it's starting to get left behind, so I'm going to do a computer upgrade next year if I can afford it. Now that does it for today's questions. If you have any question that you want to be answered in the next video by me, whether serious, fun, or whatever else, provided that it's sensible for YouTube, leave it as a comment down below, and you need to leave it as a comment down below, otherwise I will not see it. Also, leave this video a like to let me know that you enjoy the stuff that I'm doing. Subscribe if you haven't already, and do whatever else you want with the video. Share it to as many friends as you can. The more varied the questions I get, the more fun this video will be for me to record and for you guys to watch. And other than that, catch you later. Bye.